What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Naruto D&D. As always, I am your host, and possibly for the last time. With us, we have Mike as Takashi,
What's up?
Nick as Richard,
Oh man, I can't play this game. This sucks.
and Travis as Silas.
Sorry,
Hello.
I just don't know.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Richard. So, recap. The team spent a month strengthening themselves and gathering whatever supplies they may have needed. And now, 1 month has just about passed, and the time to face the God Killer is about to arrive. Tomorrow, Team 2 will determine the fate of the world.
We might just end up dying.
For better or worse, you'll determine it.
That's what that do us part.
So the night has arrived of your last day of training. If you have any final things to do, now's your last chance.
I have one,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not my turn. Unless anybody else is thinking about stuff.
Takashi, anything that you have to do?
I'm going to forgo my turn for Silas since he knows immediately what he's going to do.
Unfortunately, Richard goes before him still.
I'm gonna forgo my turn.
All right, Silas, you're up.
I'm gonna go to the mansion
And forego my turn. Uh-huh.
Yes, next.
and see if Naruto's there.
All right. And you go in, and Naruto is there, and he sees you. What do they need, Silas?
Listen, I don't know if Rugeko's talked to you, but he mentioned something about thinking that Awari did all this so that when the God Killer went to absorb us, he would overcharge himself and die. I was trying to think of a way we can make this happen and everyone could live and only one of us die, if that was the case, if it came down to it. I know that you have dabbled with transferring chakra to someone else in the past. In some severe cases, keeping people alive. Can that be shown? Is that something that can be taught?
My tailed beast is the Nine Tails, the Kyuubi. And it's very special compared to the rest. You can transfer chakra from your tailed beast, yes. And the others could probably transfer it to you as well, given that they were close enough. But I'm not sure if it's quite going to do the trick that you're looking for.
Okay.
I'll be as to whatever response he gives. He has magic that he won't share.
I was just trying to think of a way that one of us could walk up, he would grab us, and instead of it happening one by one and then failing, maybe we could just see where it was at.
Well, the only way that it would be possible is for your team to be physically touching you and concentrating and transferring their chakra.
That could maybe be arranged.
Also time.
That would, as far as I'm aware, really be the only opportunity available to you.
I'll gather my team and talk to them about it then.
Okay. Is there anything else?
You've been a good leader.
Thank you.
In case I don't come back, take care of my and now leave.
All right. Anyone else have anything that they're doing right now? Takashi?
Yeah, since my village doesn't have any people in it,
Not gonna
I'm going
repopulate.
Mickey,
Okay.
Oh,
That's gonna take generations, man. Generations where Peach's already gonna bypass us.
I mean, you could always do what the Force Hokage did and literally create a village within 5 years. But
The fuck are you talking about?
didn't he almost like create it out of like that
The
'Cause
fourth
he-
Hokage?
first?
Okay,
Village?
that makes a lot more sense. It wasn't just like that. It's well, I assume it's not just like that. It's never exactly covered.
Well, I mean, he got the. I forget what starts with the U.
Uchiha?
There you go. That clan together. Then his clan. I totally forgot their names. Don't even remember it.
Senju.
Yeah, and then gathered like 7 other clans, put them all in one little spot, and called themselves a village.
But that still took time. They didn't just do it overnight.
You're right. It said 5 years.
Then, yeah, that's possible. But it's also the difference of Takshi wanting to make a clan there as opposed to just a home.
The clan
If
is
you're
just
trying to make a
what-
new village, no, a clan's family. I mean, we've covered this.
It's not really family at all times.
As you've got something that connects you. And if you're trying to do it with the Senju bloodline, then that's the bloodline.
We could always infuse your infuse
Are
the
we
first
talking
Hokage's
about
soul.
this again?
You could always infuse this stuff and pull in Orochimaru. You're absolutely right. Dakshi, that path is open to you if you come back alive.
I mean, that's illegal though.
No, it's not.
Mm.
Offered.
No, if nobody knows, it's not illegal.
GG. In any case, I'm going to be making a store and offering housing and trade to the elite village.
What are you offering in your trade?
Wood.
We grow crops here. Thank you.
Who grows
I have
crops?
magic powers that can make plants grow.
That's true, you do have that.
He's offering forbidden fruit.
GG.
Yeah, offering the fruit, the
Yeah.
apples of Eden.
Rip. Trade with village. Making store. Trade route. Offering housing. For people who want to live here. For rates comparable to that in Leaf.
Alright, they deny the trade route, but they accept the free housing.
I never said free housing. The rates comparable to that housing. in
Oh,
Leaf.
sorry. Oh, okay. They
Uh,
consider your offer, but it's, you have one. This is your last day, so, you aren't exactly able to finalize the deals.
Oh, don't worry. I've got somebody for that. I've got the people that were from the Kote. They're not from the Kote, but from the Kote. They're gonna help me run the store and make the car go to town.
Didn't they
People
not go
have
to
to
your village? What
No, they
happened?
came with me. Remember, they went to my house and they lived there. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
now we live
Okay.
here.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Alright, yeah. They now run the village.
All right, cool.
And once you die, they'll name it Kote.
Nope, that is not what I agreed to. That is not what they were instructed.
No, that's okay.
I'm
You'll
not-
be dead.
I will not allow you to do this.
How are you gonna stop him?
Using my magic powers.
It's one of my favorite lines, by the
Naruto.
way. In like Game of Thrones is, if I die, cry for me. It's like, why? You wouldn't know.
GG.
Okay, so there's one technique I do want.
What?
Turtle Blast Wave.
What was it?
Turtle Blast Wave.
No.
They tried to play it fast. Rest in peace.
I laid that rule on very early. I'm not gonna have my last fucking one of our last recordings take that rule away
I know, that's why I wanted to do it. It's the last
until I
one.
have Choitsu do it at least.
God.
Okay, so if Choitsu does it, I learned it, right?
Oh yeah, if Choitsu does it, you can learn it from him. Absolutely.
Okay.
On spot.
I'm not gonna
Cast it
not
again.
gonna learn it from him. I'm gonna reproduce it. Right
That's
from
fine. That's fine.
GG.
If he does it, you are absolutely allowed to do it. Spoiler warning: he's not gonna do it.
What, he's gonna do it? Guys, you heard him. Here first.
GG.
All right, is there anything that anyone else is doing?
Let me get stated that. I guess I'm gonna also plant those trees, kind of like around the area. Plant like 1 or 2 in town, just like empty areas. That's all I'm doing.
All right. Anything else that anyone's doing? Anything that will actually require my interaction right now, or something that will impact the future, possibly?
No, but I have a cinematic.
Okay.
Bang the girl, get potentially roll a dice and get a daughter. Let's just go ahead and roll that now, or a son. I need to pass on my.
Oh, are you gonna go and bang that chick?
Yeah, it's the last night. We may not come back alive. Why not?
All right. So if you're gonna have sex with her, you're gonna need to roll a perform check.
Perform check, bitch. Roll that one, motherfucker.
So I got spear and dice nerd.
Unzip and. Oh man, was that as good for you as it was for me?
Rip. Alright, you saying that now? I gotta use my action point.
You want some of my wood?
Perform that. Ugh. Yeah.
Oh man, you're even able to satisfy a few fetishes that she might have with that one.
Yeah, easy. Does that influence my my chances of having a child?
Yes.
All right, sweet. In my favor for having the gender that's specified.
No,
That's up to me.
you can't pick that. That's chance.
It's literally a
It's
1d2.
magic though.
It's chance, or as the good Christian faith says, it's up to God. And in this world, I am God.
I mean, but what about Naruto though?
What about Naruto?
He
he had
can't
a
do
son.
anything.
Firstborn
Yeah, what
son.
about him?
Easy.
And?
Yeah, he influenced that.
They didn't influence that.
Yeah, by proxy. The writers influenced that.
Well, they're God.
Yeah, and by proxy, Naruto.
That's not proxy.
Yeah, he by extension. That's the ruler of the.
It's hard to imagine that we've been recording for 20 minutes so far, and there's only going to be 5 minutes of it in the video.
All right, so I'm
Well,
outside my house, and I pick up I pick up the razor and my new, the worm blade. This is what I called it, and I start swinging it at my test dummies in the backyard, and then I can do it.
Ting.
I'm strong enough to wield them both. Thank you, level up.
Yep, you're able to wield two huge weapons.
And then I have Balmong on my back right now, or on my waist right now.
What about the other one?
Then I'll have Balmong here, Sword of the Beast here, and then the two full blades on my back.
I just wanted it to be symmetrical.
Sounds good. I like it. The two full blades in the back are crossing.
All right. Any final things that anyone is doing? Tomorrow is the big day where you won't have any time to do anything.
All right, I'm
Will
gonna
Higeki see me off at the gate tomorrow?
Maybe.
Okay. If not, I want to say goodbye today.
Maybe. You won't know until tomorrow, so.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, is that where you're going? Where you're pinging right there?
No, I'm just fucking around.
Okay. I was gonna say, because that's not Higeki's house.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna go poison all of my teammates.
All right. Final of me saying this. Takashi, you doing anything for the final moments?
Yeah, I'm going to assassinate the Hokage and then poison all my teammates before tomorrow's battle.
All right. We will enter combat.
Quick question before we enter combat.
I'm just kidding.
The Ultimate Dragon or Destruction Style 7 Flowing Water Dragons. Can I get that? It's Amoeba Clan Kinjutsu.
Unfortunately, not.
Alright.
Bad. My family school, I will teach you. I'm not doing
But
it.
unfortunately, you only have the day, so.
Well, I'll just go there, read it, and then I have it, right? That's how that works.
GG. I'm not doing anything now.
All right, Richard, you doing any final things? I'm sorry, what did you say, actually? I cut you off.
Going to sleep after banging and having a son.
All right, maybe a son. Here comes the daughter. Do 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 do.
GG.
And then in campaign 11, Takashi plays as his daughter.
Killing her. I don't have a son, they're dead. That's why.
If you're capable of having a child and you don't die before that's possible, if we do the optional campaign 11, you can
Let's do
play
it
as that
tonight.
character. No, I'm not prepped for that.
GG.
I mean, I can do it.
Plus, I'm not even sure if we're gonna finish the battle with Shoitsu tonight.
All right.
Yeah.
My character's going to sleep.
Richard, anything that you're doing?
Roll a listen check, Silas.
Oh, that means
Red 13 nestles up to you, by the way.
I was going to say, I grab him out of him while I'm sleeping. Get that big ass wolf head.
Takashi, the Kote members that you've saved nestle up to you. Nestle up to you.
Get off me. I use substitution jutsu.
So I'm gonna go back to my house and I'm just gonna lay in the rubble.
You're just gonna what?
Lay in the rubble.
Oh,
I ain't paying for no hotel.
okay. You have -3 to all your hit checks, and
No,
Are you just
my-
gonna lay in it, or are you gonna sleep in it?
No, I'm gonna sleep because my bed is huge. I'm just gonna clear up a spot where I can sleep under the stars.
Oh, nice.
starts
Okay.
raining acid.
And night falls, and you all fall asleep. Richard, roll a listen check.
God
Yes.
damn it!
Here it
Fucking
comes.
raccoons coming out of nowhere, huh?
Don't
See
worry,
a
this
little-
isn't just because of you doing that. No matter what, this listen check is gonna happen.
You see a little boy.
Wait, hold on.
You see a little silhouette of a man
Scaramouche, Scaramouche, you do the fandango. Do, 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 do.
very, very frightening
Galileo.
Someone stop this, please.
me.
Okay, we roll. Alright, now I'm happy.
All right, you sleep through the night.
Correct.
What the fuck?
This is probably the hardest listen check I've ever had you roll.
Really?
Would you like a
Mhm.
spirit die, sir? Or would you like to use a
Yes,
spirit
I would like a spirit die. I have one more, but I would like to use somebody else's. Could I borrow a spirit die from, or steal a spirit die from anyone?
Well, unfortunately, I've already told you the result, so I'm going to forbid that.
Ah, okay.
You know, Connor, I remember in the past where you said you sleep through the night. I'm like, can I reroll? Yeah, go ahead.
It's the last day.
Well, there's a reason. It's because I would have enjoyed for you to have found out about those moments, so I let you reroll. Whereas this moment, I'm going to enjoy it more for you not to find out about it.
Why though?
Someone
for
made you
reasons.
sip on the hero's water.
God
That also
damn.
wouldn't have passed, so.
And I don't have the hero's water, so.
Oh yeah, no. Someone made you drink it.
Yeah, you gave that to Silas, right?
Yeah.
Alright, this isn't about that. Alright, so you all wake up well rested, and to knocks at your doors, with the exception of Richard, who wakes up to someone kicking at the rubble.
Rest in peace.
Hello?
Richard, you lean up and you see that Kaiju is standing outside, right outside your where your door would be.
You know, I don't have a door anymore. You could have just walked right in. Would they make you
Ah,
enemies?
that'd be rude.
How's it going?
And not too bad. I'm here to escort you to the Hokage's mansion.
Why do I gotta get escorted in a stretch? You know, I could have just gotten a phone call, right?
Yes, but the situation we felt was appropriate for you to be escorted.
Richard thinks to himself, this is fishy beyond fish smelling pussy. Oh, wait.
Fish, melon, pussy, huh?
I didn't finish that.
I'm
Hey,
trying to
man.
imagine it, but I can't.
Alright, well, I'm thinking this is really fishy, so I'm gonna be on my guard.
Yeah, fish, melon, pussy. Mm-hmm.
Yes, this is a fish smelling pussy.
So,
Alright.
Captain. All right.
I'm going to activate speed rank 10, and I'm gonna walk with her. Second something fishy happens, at dipping out.
All right, you end up arriving at the mansion and nothing fishy happens. All right,
Okay.
Takashi.
Rest in peace. Yes.
Sorry, I close out of that. I was salting some guy online, as I do. Takashi, you here knock at your door. Do you answer it?
Yep.
And you see Regeko.
Mansion.
Yep. It's time to go.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
Silas, you hear knock at your door.
I grab Red 13 by the head and I lift him up and I go, "Good boy, I'll see you later, okay?" I give him a hug, pat him on the back, walk up to Grandma, give her a kiss, say, "If I don't come
forgot
back,
she wasn't dead.
take care of Red 13, okay?
He
And
collects
you'll
dead
have
bodies.
and you'll have a great grandchild soon." And then I go to the door.
She puts her hand on your cheek, just like pats it very softly and sadly.
CG. She hugs real close, and then sword exits the back of your body. You look up, and it's Joitsu.
Made uses a transformation jutsu, and it's Owari. Who uses a transformation jutsu, and it's Orochimaru.
Who uses a transformation jutsu? It's Chuitsu.
And it's Naruto.
Dun
truth
dun
behind this
dun.
Keep trying to expose the truth to you guys, but just don't want to see it.
All right, so I open the door. I open the door.
And you see Rook is there.
Officer Rook.
Says, hello, Silas.
You here to take
I'm
me?
here to... Yep, I'm here to escort you to the mansion. Are you ready?
Guess as ready as I'll ever be, huh?
I guess so.
Take one last look back at my house.
Last look, huh?
And then I head on.
Potentially last look.
Well, I'll be looking at your house even from the grave.
So, as you're all walking, Kaiju starts speaking to you, Richard, once you've arrived. And as you're like walking into the mansion, as remember, you aren't allowed to die until we have revived the waterfall village.
Yeah, I know. And I'm coming back alive.
That's good. Maybe we can have a double date sometime.
With your mama.
What do you mean double date?
You know. I just wanted to bring back the fact that she was going out with Kozukai's sister.
Yeah, I
That
know.
was all that was.
Yeah, I know.
A little bit of extra salt.
I'm not dating anybody right now, and I don't plan to be for quite a while.
That's why I said one day.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, thanks for the offer, but that's probably not gonna happen.
Okay. I'm just trying to be happy here, alright? Just take the goddamn compliment.
You know, I'm about to watch all my teammates die while I run away.
Well, for their sake, I hope you're wrong.
First to die because we get they're average.
Richard.
GG.
Hey, come on, Kozukai was second to die.
GG. No, that's not might be ironic. Like, I'm right away.
Yeah, but right immediately after the Takashi, no, Shiro, then the Hajime.
Hajime. Then Silver.
Who?
Yeah. Alright, so you have entered the Hokage's mansion, Richard. Takashi, you and Regeko are walking. So, you feeling prepared?
As ready as it will be.
And make sure that you're ready for whatever may come. Be ready to adapt.
Give him a thumbs up.
And then you arrive at the Hokage mansion. Silas. So, Rook speaks to you, Silas. So, here from beginning to end, you're one of the few that lived to see the journey approach such a climactic encounter. How are you feeling?
Scared.
You should be. You should be.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Rook is the bad guy. Here we go.
yep, guys. It's been nice
So-
knowing you.
You all arrive at the mansion, and you see Hira arrives with Naruto, and Lane arrives with Sasuke.
With no eyes for some reason.
No, they both have their eyes, except for Lane, who's missing, the one. So Naruto starts, taking a seat at his mansion. So, it's time. That means that you all have a decision to make. It's time to choose between going with just you five, as Owari insisted, or having us go with you. What'll it be?
Just us five. We can't risk him getting stronger from absorbing one of y'all.
What are your intentions behind asking this question?
I believe I made that clear from the moment Owari made the request.
Just want to make sure they haven't changed.
My motives are the exact same as they have been.
Well, I'll withhold my my check. Just kidding. I have to roll it anyway. I remember what happened. I did that, and it backfired.
He's reading my mind!
GG. No, it's his motive.
Oh. You feel he's being genuine.
Very well. Just us five then.
Richard, any input from you?
What?
Okay, just us five then. Okay, good. Happy to see that you voted the same way as everyone else. Fantastic.
Yeah, what do you expect? I'm gonna agree with my squad captain.
Okay.
Really glad you're paying attention.
I am paying attention. Would you want us to take more than one, us two? Yeah. Just you guys five? No.
All right. So then Naruto tells you all to put your hands in together, touching each other at the fingertips.
That's very gay.
Like
And then
all
he
hands
draws a symbol over your hands. And this is a symbol that shows your friend. No. You remember
How
back
is
when
it?
Zach tried to do that shit? Man,
in.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not gonna allow that to happen.
I was gonna
no.
like mess it up with my hands, like move my hands, and mess
Uh,
this.
Naruto extends his hand out with a, like a fist bump.
Like one at a time.
My turn.
Bump Silas.
I'll fist bump him.
Bumps.
Goes to bump Utachi.
He doesn't do it. Lefty hanging. Do it again. Do it
What, I
again.
mean,
You gonna bump the camera or not?
Hey, Takashi fist bumped, not me.
Oh.
Now he's punching.
Bump the camera. Damn it.
All right, whatever.
There we go. Hey, that's good enough.
See what you did?
Yeah, see what I did?
See what you did.
All right, Richard.
See what you did.
Hey, there we go. Lack of
hoping
spirit
Richard
time
would
for Takashi.
I was hoping Richard would be like,
GG.
No, I wish I was really watching the screen right now.
GG.
That's fine. So, you all ready yourselves to leave the mansion. You make your way to the front gate for what may be your final time. But something shocks you as you approach the gate. Not physically, not not literally, metaphorically.
there's a crowd
You-
of
That's
people.
my reflex save.
There's no reflex save.
Almost
You
a
notice
one.
that the townsfolk have all gathered outside, and you can see them extended on your way to the gate.
Throwing tomatoes and boots. Kunai.
All of
Okay.
you roll a collective 1d8.
Wait,
That means
what?
I add up your results together.
God damn it. Do I want to just dash off? Because I kind of want to just dash off.
Takashi, what the fuck is that? Oh shit! Here we go. At 16,
Scripts.
and then Lane and Hero roll.
They don't roll. They're not here.
They throw tomatoes and boots and kunai at them as they walk past. instead of showering them with
Man,
love.
I don't want none of this recognition. So if we start getting be like, yeah, woo,
You're not gonna get shit
go.
anyway. You rolled a 1, bitch.
Yeah. That's pretty much how this is gonna work. So, you
I thought it
all,
was collective. Really?
it's collective, but it's still that the collective determines the crowd. The individual determines something else.
Okay.
What a go, Takeshi.
GG.
So you notice that there's a light cheering as you start making your way to the gate, and it gets louder and louder. Eventually, you start hearing a few voices that ring out above the rest. Silas the Brave!
Silas the Killer!
You killed him. You killed him. Murderer.
What's my high check?
Takashi, a ninja of peace!
Damn.
Calm down, my people. Come to my village.
The giant with the heart as big as he is!
Wow, really? 234 is remove silently high check.
The new Hashirama!
It's too much. Calm yourselves. Can't you see we're going to die? That's fine. I don't say that.
Takashi, Silas, you both get a +2 on all of your checks for the next encounter.
Jeez.
Wow.
It's off to me.
So that was based on the original ones. If you got 7 or 8, you got +2. If you got, well, because you did the collective, you don't get the negative, so you don't have to worry about that. I also had insults raised for each of you. Fun fact: one of them was Team Slayer and Giant Freak. Guess who that one was?
Wow. I guess that was me. Holy smokes.
I really feel
Don't worry, no
like-
one actually cheered that.
Damn it. It's not
Yours
fair.
was just because I had fun making these. Hauser of Traders and Orochimaru Lover for Takashi.
I'm fine with that.
Oh, what about me? What was mine gonna be? That's
For you, it was Waterfall Scum and Civilian Killer.
Wow.
wow.
Waterfall
Kill-
scum.
Kill 2 civvies and everybody hates you.
kill one piece of shit and everyone hates you.
Jeez.
Brother, I am not a piece of shit. I am not.
You kill one dick and everyone hates you.
One dick.
There.
But it's okay. No one yelled out those instances. You're fine.
They were thinking it.
They didn't see me, so you know.
So you all make your way to the gate, and then at the gate, you see a couple of familiar faces.
I
put my face up and ignore them.
There's actually only one familiar face. It's a Geki.
Okay.
There's no one for you or Takashi or Richard.
Thank God.
Hey, Takashi's got that girl that he knocked up.
Oh yeah, Takashi, you got the girl that you knocked up. I don't remember what her name was. I don't know if I ever gave her a name. We're gonna call her Hilda.
I don't like that name. I would not have done that if I had
Wouldn't
known
kill
Hilda.
Do you have a problem with like Pokemon Hilda? She's cute.
But I just don't like the name Hilda.
Connor, you might want to delete that. I think she's 10.
Wow.
That was a Pokemon joke, you know, Pokemon.
I'll leave that in. I think
Yeah,
that
I'm absolutely gonna leave that in. I don't give a shit about that.
Talk to you fucking 10-year-olds.
Rest in
Plus, I
peace.
only called her cute. I didn't call her sexy or anything like that.
You just did though.
But I didn't.
And you said talking, she knocked her up.
Rip.
No, I said the name, not the 10-year-old Pokemon girl.
This has gone on too long.
You're absolutely right.
Can we not use Hilda? It's like, I don't know.
All right, Broomhilda.
It's even worse.
Bruntilda? You see, I'm
Just taking the name and adding broom in front of it. You know what happened?
I think her name shall be Takashina.
Rest in peace.
Think about it. Hilda Mibu.
Does not have a ring to it. She's banned from this clan. No, that's fine. Alright, we're just gonna roll with it.
Hey, you want her to have a name? What name do you want her to have?
That's fine. We're just gonna go.
What name do you want her to have?
I wanted to have the name Hilda.
Okay.
This is what I want.
All right.
Takashi's been bad this game.
Takashi, you walk up to her and she slaps you,
Sweet.
and then she breaks into tears and hugs you.
Okay.
In a broken German accent. Look shit. Get
It already sounded more Swedish, but they're pretty close.
GG.
I'm not even gonna try it now.
Dude, please, man.
Silas, Higeki looks at you and hugs you closely.
I hug her back. Gyaku
Richard,
and
you see the waterfall crew. You see Kaiju and everyone there.
They don't see me though.
They smile at you. They see you. They look at you from a distance. They don't go up to you in mince words.
Well, I rolled high check.
I don't care. They saw you.
you're wanting to hurry this along, and you keep saying you rolled high checks and shit like that.
That's all I'm saying.
Come
No, I'm trying to just avoid people.
They're not going to say anything to you.
Cool.
Such as reanimated.
You rolled a 1. No one likes you.
Thank God.
Wow.
So actually, I really don't know what friends you've made along the way that would be waiting at the gate. I guess you can see the Kote members.
Such as reanimated Danzo, reanimated Itachi,
Yeah, they're not there. Yeah, they're
reanimated
not
Wari.
there. Hey, he's definitely not there.
Orochimaru staying in the back.
Looking lips cut up.
Rest in peace, man.
Still have time for one nibble, Takashi.
You see Chujio comes up to you, Silas.
He's there?
No.
I was going to say, that's crazy.
Says, "Bye, grandson."
What the fuck?
GG.
Grandma, but this guy?
GG. Get served.
He knows what he's doing.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you have to cut that out. I'm not watching that in this episode.
I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna walk over to Gyaku and what's his name?
Oh yeah, you see Gyako and Marco there. Yeah, sure, they'll be there.
I'm gonna walk over to Gyaku and Marco. Hey man, it's
Hey.
like when I'm gone, you'll be the strongest in the village. Am I right?
Yeah. Only until you come back, though, right?
Oh wait. Punch him in the arm a little bit. Not real hard. Nothing.
He does the same back. So whatever happens, I'm happy to have called you my friend.
Me too.
Rolls a perfect 20. He dies. After
Yeah, so see his arm is around Gyako, by the way.
I'm glad that I could be part of this, part to make this happen. You two make a great couple.
She she gives a faint smile and says, "All right, get out of here."
All right. Take care of things.
Yeah, we will. You too.
I'll try. And I leave.
Any other familiar faces that you guys want to meet along the way? You know, like Dr. Chameleon?
Too late now.
Jeez.
I'm gonna kill
Oh,
that
like
guy.
You forgot your penis enhancement.
I'm gonna kill that guy for bringing back for being freaking the guy killer his arms back.
Jeez.
ugh, no.
Unfortunately, you guys never sought out that information. So that's all metagame knowledge.
The second you said he got his arms back, I was like, Dr. Chameleon. You remember that one client he had? I did.
It's just
too
a
late.
damn shame you didn't bring it up when you were at a Dr. Chameleon's.
We didn't, think that was a thing until after. Oh, he got his arms back, by the way. What? Diffic? Is this bullshit?
Listen, I try and hint at these things. I try and push them forward, and sometimes, you guys just aren't thinking of the same wavelength that I am. It happens.
You
That's life.
assume that we're thinking on your wavelength. I mean, we
Exactly.
obviously aren't.
Exactly.
And you're like, why didn't you guys do this? And I'm like,
Well,
well,
is there a car waiting outside the gate, or are we actually running the whole way?
No, we're driving my car since yours just blown up.
Yeah, I never got mine back.
Yeah, sure. Richard's car's at the gate.
I built a jet. Let's go, guys.
Both twin jet.
What's it?
The car speaks to you once you climb in. All right, Autobots, let's roll out.
Oh, yeah.
Why are we not going to David Hasselhoff on this Knight Rider?
Gee.
So, you all take off from the village.
Mhm.
Any prep you do along the way?
I'm gonna talk to my teammates for just a second.
Mhm.
Guys, if he comes at me and he grabs me, he starts draining me. I want you to remember take this time to remember what Rick Echo said about overcharging him. If he starts draining me and you get to me and I'm already halfway gone, I need you to touch my back and put as much chakra into me as possible.
So that he can drain us while draining you? Yeah, no thank you.
Okay, you didn't listen to what I just said. All right.
So Len's going to speak up with that. She's going to go, Richard, his plan is so that way, depending on exactly how much he can still absorb, it's possible he'll die only taking out one of us.
No, I
But
still
at the
think
same
it's a better
time,
way.
the opposite could also be true, and you might just forfeit your life and maybe ours for nothing. So whatever we choose to do, if that moment comes, it'll be a gamble.
This is all a gamble.
Yeah, it sure is, guys. I'm
Here.
happy that I had the chance to call you all my friends.
Here, make sure you stay in the middle of us.
Yep, don't worry. I'm not that stupid. All right, guys.
You ever gonna take that mask off here?
No.
Oh yeah, sure. Here, I'll take it off right now. See my
Oh
face.
my God.
What
It
the
looks like-
fuck?
So you know the
Put it back on.
GG.
it looks like the baby's face from those old Christmas, like the Father of Time or the Baby of Time. Was it the New Year Baby, whatever? It's like that face.
For real?
No. I don't know his character is described as. Let's take a look at the sheet.
He's missing skin on his face.
Yeah, I thought he was missing like half his face.
Nah, I just
Well,
made that
like
up.
Phantom of the Opera style?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Phantom of the Opera style.
Nice. He's got.
It looks like Morty.
Two-Face.
It's really not described at all. Yeah, sure. It looks like Morty.
No,
Yeah, this is Naruto Morty.
I don't approve.
Like,
Oh, jeez, guys. It's been really great knowing y'all.
I'm gonna tear the skin off of his face.
Ah!
Okay. Man, he's really
He's
morbid.
gonna heal
dog.
it.
Man, he should have done that sooner.
I missed that. I didn't hear any of that.
GG.
X Squad.
So, anything else that you're all saying?
It's been a privilege. It's been a privilege playing with you.
Rip.
Hero pulls out
Anybody?
his.
Anybody have a will? No.
Well, where there's a will, there's a way. Am I right?
I don't have a will.
I've left everything I have to Hikeki.
Alrighty, since you're all gonna die, all right. I guess let's do this.
We're all.
If I
gonna
die, I'm gonna make sure. All my stuff's gonna go to. It's gonna go to the orphanage with Kabuto. Yeah, I figured I'll do some good in my last moments, if nothing else.
It's very noble of you here.
You know, when I die, all my stuff's gonna be right at the God Killer's feet because my house was destroyed. Again.
It's very noble of you too, Richard.
Oh, look on the bright side. At least, no one's gonna have to do extra work for you. Am I right? Yeah.
GG.
I'm gonna like. Who's driving the car?
I'd imagine Silas. Could be you.
I'm driving.
All right,
It's
I'm
Richard's
gonna-
car, so if Richard wants to drive, he'll have the privilege of that.
Yeah.
I don't care who drives. It's just a
All right, Silas
GM
drives.
question. All right. Should I push here out the car?
Breaks his leg. Ah! Ah!
Yeah, you can hear that. Just catch
Hey,
up when you can. 1d2? No, I'm not gonna push him out the car.
That was a drive. That was a drive check. I've done one of those.
All
in a
right,
long
now
time.
everyone put your hands into the center here.
What about you, Lane?
Jeez, who's my stuff going to?
Yeah.
Or do you have a will?
Oh, no, I don't have a will. All my stuff has been burned.
I mean, anything you want someone to do or anything like that. No will doesn't have to be just giving away stuff, you know?
I really don't care.
See.
Kind of seems like Lane's character.
Huh?
Leave it to the low-light cafe.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, I'll leave it all to Loli.
Oh, wait, can I have your stuff instead?
No,
Can you promise me your eye if you die?
no.
No.
That's too bad you're dead. I'll take it anyway.
If I died at Choitsu, he'll have drained me of my eye.
Ah, no,
Remember,
that's what
Taki,
kills
if
you
there's
at
anyone
some point.
here who wouldn't get anything from my will, it's you.
But chance you die before he drains you.
Takashi, drop
Just
it.
happen to be in the location.
If
Wouldn't
I
you rather
die,
me
then you can
have it
take
than
my
me?
eye. And if you try and kill me before you get the eye, so that way you can take the eye, if you just happen to drop dead, whatever happens, happens.
I would have killed you 5 minutes ago.
All right,
I would've
guys.
wasted the actual kill.
Guys, come on. This is for we're teammates here.
Man, here I was calling Takshi the Peaceful. Yeah, damn, he's worse than Orochimaru. Oof.
Wow. It's worse than Orochimaru. That makes sense. We all know the truth about that. There's
Yeah,
no
he's a hero.
more evil being In the
He
Naruto universe.
is the hero of the story, just like Awari.
Wari is ranked like number 2 on that list, probably.
BFFs till the end.
They hailed him as a hero. I scoffed at that.
Most people actually hated him. They think he's scum.
Yeah, he said he did for the Leaf, but that is
He didn't do it for the family glory. No one knows.
GG.
No, yeah, I remember they'll die with us and whoever all the other people at the funeral.
Rip.
Or anyone who you tell.
Nobody.
Right. He was a doo-doo
Hey,
face.
Yankee
and
was
I
there
don't know.
though, so she knows. She'll pass on the legend to our kid and his kid and then their kid. So
I'll pass on
The
the
story of how your father killed the hero of the Leaf Village.
yeah, dude.
Rip.
One final strike. Yeah.
GG.
All right. So you all continue your drive. And eventually, you arrive at Shoitsu's abandoned, rundown village. But you notice something as you arrive. You see Choitsu waiting for you outside the village. And he's sitting down around a campfire with 5 other places set.
Oh, I don't like this.
What's that been? It's been a long trip.
And you see the campfire has a kettle on it.
I'm gonna get out of the car and walk up to the fire.
Yeah. Same thing.
You see he gestures at you to sit down, and then he does it. He sits.
Okay, trap sense.
All right, roll trap sense.
Yep, survival check, baby. What's my survival? Connor, what's my survival at?
I don't know, what is your survival at?
A certain number.
Nice. You
Infinity.
say that there's no physical trap around. It's possible he himself might be planning something, but that'd be a sense motive check. But there's no physical trap that you can sense being set.
So I'm going to activate my truth-seeking eye, which reads body language and helps with performing sense motive checks.
And I'm going to take a seat.
Yeah, I'm gonna step out of the car.
Damn.
What's your game here? I don't think we came here to chat.
Yes, you're right. We didn't come here to chat. And as much as we all want this to be over with, I'd rather we wait until the sun is high. So if you'll permit me, I'd like to give you some exposition.
Well, we wait until the sun is high, huh?
Shit, he's asking our everyone leave?
So was that a sense motive check?
Yes.
He senses he's genuine. As far as he can tell, at least.
All right, we'll play your game.
Yeah, I feel like nobody's going to get that reference.
But what if
Take
I
the
roll
mic.
a sense motive check?
What, your thing about the sun being high?
Mm-hmm.
I sure as shit didn't get it.
High noon.
Oh,
It's high noon. And he fucking pulls out a gun and just shoots you all in the head.
wow. GG. Does the sun rising have to do with anything?
You can sense that there is, as far as you can tell, there is no nefarious plan of his that directly involves the sun.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit across from him.
That's good. That's where I have you seated.
Oh, I don't know.
I just think it's convenient that that's, you go exactly where I was just already had you put.
Uh-huh. There's something fishy. Hey,
Am I like right next to him?
that's about
I think.
That's
Yeah,
a
fuck it.
fishy
I'll just move
answer.
over to the.
that's a fish. He's a fish pussy. I don't know.
I didn't put much work into the village itself. Don't worry about that. We'll get to that as to why.
This is a genjutsu.
Sure.
GG.
So does everyone sit down around the fire?
Is he actually in a cloak?
He wears a cloak. Yeah.
So you
His
can't
head
see
isn't.
his face.
His head isn't covered. No.
His head's not covered. So we know because we already knew what he looked like because of
Yeah.
that other dude.
You knew
Or
the
at least I
very
did.
first time you saw him you knew what he looked like. To give his face like a reference, and I almost changed his character token to this, but I figured why change it now at the very end when it's been that the whole time. He looks kind of reminiscent of Scar, but without the tattoos, like Scar from Full Metal Alchemist.
I thought you were gonna say Scar from Lion King.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Tan skin, white hair.
Prepare for the years for lifetime.
Goatee.
Prepare because I am the bad guy. Prepare for me to do bad guy things.
La la la.
Sha-la-la-la-la.
So
No.
what's on the fire?
I did
Tea.
not sit down.
Alright, you can adjust yourself as necessary where you want to be in this, Takchi.
Where do we get out of the car at?
We're around the campfire.
South of the map.
So, can I pour myself a cup of tea?
Sure, I should put the car there.
Alright.
Yeah, you can pour yourself a cup of tea.
Okay, so before I
You
drink
see that
it,
there's like a cup that's on the ground there for you.
Okay, I'm gonna pour tea into the cup, and I'm gonna do poison sense.
Alright, you can sense it's not poisoned.
Didn't you have me roll? Okay, no, I'm not worried. I guess, question mark? Alright, drinking the tea.
That's a cart. Haven't I actually used a car token?
Yes, you have.
Yes, you've actually used the card token.
Alright.
No, I remember this cart. I remember this cart. Remember, guys, when we almost all died?
I remember
This
that
card.
card a couple times.
There it is.
Remember when we didn't record with this card? I do. I can't find any good epic music for this.
That's fun. You're not at the epic part yet. Alright, so Dashi, you're just chilling like up next to the car?
Yeah, just leaning on the car.
Alright, here and Lane have sat down. Richard has sat down. Silas has sat down.
Can I roll a will save?
GG.
Sure.
Is it gonna matter?
Oh,
All right. I'm gonna roll it then. Fuck it.
Man, this is good for the setting right now. I'll put it back. It's the
All
best
right,
I can
so I guess I'll sip some tea too.
alright. Just thank you for all sitting down with me and allowing me to tell you about my past. After all, it may give you some insight to defeat me. Alright. So he poured a cup of tea for himself. Do you have a guess as to why I had this fight wait a month?
Because you're recovering from some sort of battle?
An interesting theory, but not the correct one.
It would seem all the planets have aligned.
As you look into the sky and realize they're all zigzag.
In the metaphorical sense, that could be accurate, yes, but not the literal. You see, it's been exactly 100 years to the day since my village, he gestures behind him, was raided. Raided by the sediment ninja of Taisuke Mono. See, I'd been on a mission during that time to spy on the Leaf Village when the raid had occurred. And I came
What?
back to discover everything that had happened too late.
Leaf Village is 100 years old.
At this point in the story, roughly. There's no exact date given. So I'm just taking liberties as a story writer to say it's exactly 100 years old.
Alright.
Well, this is exactly 100 years old. Leaf Village is probably like 105.
Thought the Leaf Village was a lot younger than that. That was like in the 60s.
That's at least 80. And that's during the time of Naruto. So counting for Boruto, which I assume to be roughly 20 years later, and then giving the few years of our story progression, I'm just saying 105 years.
Sounds good.
If there's a legitimate issue with that, feel free to correct me.
I don't have a legitimate issue. I was just asking questions, man.
Okay, I was gesturing that to the audience.
Oh.
In
Audience,
a year,
screw up.
I'll correct myself. So he continues. As I tracked my family to the castle of Taisuke Mono and found what had happened. Some of you should be familiar with this. You have read the journals that were there, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
So you'll know that my family was enslaved. The men were worked to death and the women were raped in the brothels. See, we were never a proud clan, mocked with the title of Piero. Clown is what they called us. But despite this, my people were broken. And I could not save them, so I ended their misery. I took over the castle and slaughtered everyone who had lived there, but to my dismay I missed one. The warden of the prison, who had figured out what I had been up to. He ran to the newly formed Leaf Village, and I tracked him down. I attacked the man and drained him in front of two ninja, Hashirama and Madara, the founders of the Leaf. And I intended to kill them too, but Madara put me under a genjutsu, and Hashirama sealed me away within a crystal ball. But I was still conscious all that time. Finally, after 90 long years, he kind of like twitches at that. The crystal ball had been picked up by an elderly couple, and clumsily they dropped it, splitting the ball in two. With the vessel broken, I was finally free. As a thanks, I spared the couple, and I had much time to think before then while I had been sealed. And I knew what I could become. So I hid among the world and took power after power, where then I learned of the Chunin exam, a melting pot of unique powers to take for myself. And I encountered quite a unique group there. Do you remember Giant?
Yes.
Your team, or as he looks around, your former team at this point, they had a natural affinity with the gods. The samurai who was one with Kami. The young boy with that afro who seemed to reek of Jashin. I knew back then exactly what you all had the potential to become. And I knew what I would become at that moment. A killer of gods. That would be the thing that would guarantee my success in this world. And I would have taken over them at that time, but I had overused my powers. So I fought you time and time again, but always someone got in my way, like that Tamawari. Thank you for killing him. I would have liked his bloodline, but regardless, he delivered all I need to me. After I took Jashin, he may as well have given me Kami, Yin, and Yang. And now he's equipped you all with the remaining gods. So the gods of order versus the gods of the elements. Who will prevail, I wonder. So here we are. The motivation that I needed. You see, Choichi turns around, gesturing a hand towards the village, and a blast of black and white energy shoots at it, completely leveling it. That's the reason I didn't put much work into this.
Can I do the same thing, except for with the blast of water?
Jeez.
But behind you?
Yeah, behind.
Sure.
Sorry, Takashi.
You just can't use the wood of the village. I imagine.
Oh, I don't need it.
So Choitsu then turns back to you all. This day will no longer be the anniversary of my failure, but instead it will be the day of my victory, my day of transcendence, my day. And at that moment, you see immediately lunges at Lane. Of the gods!
Alright, let's body substitute.
And now we enter combat.
Too bad he rolled a 1, though.
Shout out to going last.
GG.
So, initiative order. Lane is first.
Dang, heartless body substitution with your boy. Who wants to die?
I guess you using that as an instant action is allowed. Okay, yeah. Yeah, and Lane's gonna willingly accept that, as she's familiar with what you're doing. So you two swap.
I gotta get my kid another bottle.
I was
yeah.
talking about Silas since I said your boy who wants to die. But okay, I'll do it anyways.
GG.
All right, Mulligan.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Okay, so okay. I guess I misinterpreted. When you said your boy who wants to die, I thought you were talking about yourself.
No, I don't want to die. What the fuck are you talking about?
It confused me too.
Who in the group is like, you know, guys, if he grabs me, just put all your swag into me, right?
That makes sense. What you're saying completely makes sense. I just didn't pick up on it.
God damn. Boy wants to die. Alright, you and him switch. What?
All right, so you're using Heartless Body Substitution on Silas.
Me?
Is that what you said? You said Heartless Body Substitution.
I said Lane use it. God damn it.
See, I've not picked up on any of this. I completely opened my head.
You know,
All right, Mulligan.
I'm not doing anything. Lane's not doing anything. Silas is not doing anything. Takshi's not doing anything. Kira's screaming in panic. That's about all that's going on.
There we go. Sorry, I forgot to roll that. That's Chobitsu's attack against Lane. First grapple check.
What?
Yeah. Going
Bruh.
back, Silas. We're currently waiting on Takshi's turn.
What
Unusual.
the
Oh, GG.
Stressing in my head. Just
fuck?
As you're falling asleep. This seems to happen during the great battles, huh?
It's after 4 o'clock, so.
Yeah. And what, have you been working and streaming all day?
GG. Been up for
So Richard tried to switch places and failed.
No, so I completely misunderstood what Richard was doing. He's not doing that.
Okay.
I told Lane to do that.
I thought he was speaking for himself. He was speaking for Lane to swap with you. Lane doesn't have Heartless Body Substitution, so that's not going to happen. Lane has currently been grappled because that hit check was higher than her defense. That's where we currently are.
Oh, can I do a Heartless sub?
If you would like, yes.
I'll try.
All right.
What I roll perform, I guess.
Well, that's if Lane's resisting, and Lane's not going to resist.
Oh, so it's just automatic?
Yep, so not max success.
And he grabs me?
Yep, so he's now holding you by the throat. And he starts, and I'll get there when we get there. So this fight's going to work a little bit differently, by the way, just so you know.
Update your tokens.
Yeah, make sure your tokens are properly updated. You'll pick up on it. I've done it before, but just so you know, this fight's going to be a little bit different than the typical fight. So that's that. Lane is going. Lane's going to try and use Tsukiyomi. He's going to get a will save.
A high will save.
Very high will save.
But he could roll a 1.
Exactly. But she doesn't. He resists the Tsukiyomi. And now it's his turn again.
Oh. Like that? Alright.
You might remember back with Jace when I'd experimented with this, and I thought, it's a little too much for me to use unless a very special circumstance happens. This is it.
He's gonna go every other turn, isn't he?
Yeah.
turn. I have a lot of things to do.
I would expect nothing less. Takshi, you are now up.
Alright, so I'm gonna use my Master Sage ability. Give me that plus 50 on the check to convert nature energy.
Okay.
Senjutsu. Get that sweet 202. Cut my chakra in half.
Where's that counterattack that I get for getting grappled?
Well, that doesn't happen. Not in my rules.
Like that bitch.
And because you did Heartless Substitution, so.
Yeah.
The Sage mode. Sage step here.
Okay.
And use Heroic Surge. To use Elemental Destruction in a array.
Okay.
Or not array, but just 15 feet. I'll send it on the other user. Yeah, I'll do it right here. So 15 feet right here. In a line this way.
Okay.
Try and
So
block
only
some
hitting
up.
him.
Yeah.
Alright.
See if I can force him out of this area.
Alright, so he's gonna roll
A
a
reflex.
concentration check.
Oh.
Oops, that's the wrong page to open, Connor.
And he has evasion.
I forgot I made this very easy for myself for the rolls. So, roll your damage.
Everything's plus 45, really?
Not everything. A lot of things are.
God damn it.
And I didn't even specify empowered, but
The metagame knowledge is his stats are equivalent to the highest stats of people who use trained. So the person with the highest strength who is trained, that's a stat for strength. Person with the highest intelligence, that's a stat with intelligence. Person with concentration, that's concentration. Okay, he is able to maintain a grip, but he takes full damage from that.
alright. Yeah, I should have empowered. Rest in peace.
And now it's his turn. And you see his eyes change a little bit, Takashi. As you see the Tensegon is now in his vision.
Oh, sweet.
And you see 9 little orbs appear behind him.
Oh no. I'm gonna grab
That's
that
his
eye.
turn. That's his turn.
Right.
You're gonna drain me, and then I'll... If you not get your team to buy enough time, here can perform the surgery. Of course, you also have to succeed on taking the eye, which is easier said than done.
Here's
So
gonna
that's
cut a
his
slit in
turn.
my forehead and shove it in. No.
Right. Jeez,
Richard. You are up.
Okay, so I'm going to activate Speed Ring 10, Telltale Beast Club. I'm going to also activate Armor Swijing. And I'm going to use the dodge feat and choose Choitsu as my target.
Okay.
So I get that +2 from him.
To melee.
Yeah, to melee. What else? One more thing.
Yes.
Yeah, attack him with your sword, and you curse him.
Right.
You know how great that'd be?
I'd be very livid.
He's got to have something against that that would prevent that. It's got
Possibly.
All of a sudden, the sword turns white and it glows. It's been cured.
Hallelujah! It's been saved!
So I'm gonna also. Oh no, I can't do that. You know what? I'm just gonna attack him. No.
Alright.
So it's Ice of Divination.
Again.
Full round action? Yes.
Yeah, so I can't do that either.
Yeah, I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
I was gonna say, why not? You haven't done anything yet.
Yeah, I activated Armor of Switching, which is a attack action or move action.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
I'll allow you to activate those eyes.
Eyes are activated.
All right, so that's the end of Richard's turn. And he's gonna take. Now he's gonna have his turn, and he's gonna do a similar move, which I don't remember the damage. Fucking Connor, stop opening that window. He's gonna do a similar move that you've seen previously. We're gonna see he holds out his hand towards you, his other hand, that of course isn't holding Silas, Richard, towards you, and he's going to cause a sudden burst of energy from where you currently are. Does that hit you, Richard?
Hold on. Currently no, but I haven't added the +4 from the Eyes of Divination.
All right, Richard's defense is 57. All right, he dodges the attack. The burst happens. Richard easily dashes out of the way and takes no damage.
And now it's Lane's turn.
And now it is Lane's turn.
Wait, I get a +8 to Constitution.
Wait,
That's
Lane
not
went
Lane's
first.
turn.
Lane went
Yeah,
first.
it's Silas' turn. I was looking at that. I was like, no,
Yeah.
you didn't go. What was it, Richard?
So
I get a +8 to Constitution. That's awesome.
Okay, Silas, continue.
okay, so I want to activate as much stuff as possible. Am I able to do that while I'm being choked?
So long as it doesn't require hand signs or something similar.
No, it should just be just like turning on a whole bunch of stuff.
Tail Beast Cloak, I'll allow that. Speed Rank, I'll allow that. Even though that one, well, Speed Rank requires you to be free. You can't be held down.
Okay,
Same with
I got.
Strength
I hold on. I got this. I'll use a heroic surge after I do this. Okay.
Sure.
I'm gonna activate the 8 gate,
Okay.
which is gonna shove him back.
Yes. I won't allow him to try and keep a grapple on that, yeah. All right, so how far is he knocked back again?
This is gonna be fun. Okay. The Gate of Death. All right, he is knocked back. Same as come on, okay. Except as noted above the following. So he takes 10 damage, and he gets knocked back. He's a medium creature, 120 feet. Which he is an epic character, so if you didn't want to do it that far, that's fine. It makes sense to me.
That's okay. It's the 8th gate. 8th gate's OP as shit. So you open the 8th gate. Your hair starts turning red. You start getting this red aura around you, and you see Shoitsu is immediately launched away from the sudden release of your chakra. That's the damage he takes. All right. Oh.
Okay, so I can no longer see Connor.
Yeah, my thing just blacked out for everyone. Like, not the recording or my computer blacked out, just the video.
Like you were glitching a second ago, and then all of a sudden it was just like nothing. But there you are. I just refreshed the page.
God damn. Can you believe we've already been going for 2 hours? This is the first round of combat.
I believe it.
And then I'm going to use a heroic surge and activate as much stuff as I can.
Okay.
As you'll allow me to, I guess.
That'll be speed rank, strength rank,
Tail Beast Cloak.
until Beast Cloak.
Pull out my big weapons and do offensive bone molding.
I'll call that one at too much. You'll have to wait to do offensive bone molding.
What about activating an eye? With some eyes.
What eyes?
The Kaigon.
No, you can't do that this turn.
Okay, so I'll add all that up, and then that'll be my turn, I guess. I can't do anything else.
Yeah, next turn
But
you can always do
it
that
will
stuff.
move me up in an initiative order, just FYI.
All right. Well, you
know.
still got the nat one.
Yeah, I know.
So you're still gonna stay at the 1?
Jeez.
Oh, that sucks. Okay.
That's okay. It's all
it's the
cinematic.
8th gate. It's OP as shit. No, it's
It is. But I'm gonna keep you
War.
at the last initiative order as you're getting everything ready.
All right.
Now it's his turn. He's gonna take a full movement action. He's gonna fly right there. All right, now it's Lane's turn. You know what? Let's have Lane do something useful. So she's going to go up to you, Silas, as you're activating everything, and she puts her hand on your back, and she starts sacrificing her tail beast chakra to restore yours.
You need to roll something, or
No, you're going to regen all of your chakra. I'm just going to keep track of her lost chakra from a tail beast.
Rest that statement. Allow her to be used.
hey, shout out to that. Thank you.
I am going to do a little bit of a cheese move. I'm going to substitute with the table.
It's not a table, it's a fire. But I'll still allow it.
GG.
Okay.
Log.
I forgot it was a fire.
Oh shit! I'm already at 60. God dang it! No, that's not me. That's not me. Hold on.
Is that?
Nothing. We'll come back to that.
He's already 16 years old. That's how much of the process has aged him.
I'm at 59 on my strength right now, so one more and it's gonna put me at 60. And I still have stuff to add.
You see, he grabs the fire, like the part of the fire that you substituted with, and just crushes it in his grip and just throws his hand away. It's no longer substitutable. That's the point of the crushing.
Yeah. That's okay.
All right. So that was his turn. Hira's turn. Whoa! X-Squad!
Alright.
Full round attack action.
Why?
Well, what the fuck else is Hira gonna do? Oh, right. He did say keep him centered.
Too late.
I don't know if I'm role-playing Hira too good or not good enough now.
Too good.
I mean, you've been trolling him like a lot, except for like in combat. Like, so I don't know. I don't really know who here is anymore.
It's
hard to tell.
He's more of an idea than anything at this point.
Mhm.
The idea of what would Morty do in this situation.
That's funny. Hey, is it too late to say something? Because I was, nah, I guess it would be at this point. I mean, I could always ask you, but I guess it's a little late at this point.
If you're like physically speaking, then that's a free action.
I wanted to activate something on him, but it's too late now.
Oh, yeah, way too late.
He's not hitting me anyway. I don't think it helps with anybody else. It's just for me.
Yeah.
The unbalanced opponent.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
But Choice is going to take his turn this time by grappling Hira.
Damn it, Hira.
And Hira is now grabbed.
Can I try to heartless sub again?
Yeah.
Wait, do I want to do that? Don't want to get grabbed again. Oh yeah, I do.
Okay. And Hira's going to accept that. Oh, thanks, Silas.
GG.
That's 2.
All right. So now it's Takshi's turn.
All right. I've got a seal called Fragmentation, where it makes me the aware attacks. It pretty much splits into 4 of fine object. Immune attack. It's immune to attacks. Breaks from grapple automatically. Pretty much like you become dust in form. If I grab Silas, will he also come with me?
What's the name of the technique?
It's a seal. The ability for the seal is Fragmentation.
You would have to he'd actually have to be wearing like your main bit of armor.
Okay, so direct contact with him. Like, what if I grab him? Where he's in like direct contact with the armor.
No.
Alright. In which case,
I use Heartless Substitution.
Reason I did not get that technique. I am going to technique.
What was it?
Try not to dodge. Or try not to dodge. I'm going to use something. I can break that. I guess I'm going to just move here. Use Searing White Flame. It's a cone attack. 5 feet radius. 10 feet.
Okay.
Been in this direction now. Not burning Silas to death.
All right, roll for damage.
Roll for damage.
Just roll his concentration.
8.
All right, and that breaks his grip as he rips himself away to try and like start fanning out the flames from his cloak. And he turns to you, Takshi, and he gives you a glare.
It's not intended.
I'm sorry.
Rip.
All right. So that was your turn. Now it's his turn. He's going to act on that immediately. He's going to step forward, triggering an attack of opportunity from Silas.
Oh, I'm taking it.
As I said, you could not draw your weapons prior, so you are hitting with an unarmed attack of opportunity.
That's great.
That's it.
Oh, man.
All right, he takes 27 points of damage.
That one.
Oh, I completely forgot about something that he already had activated. All right, he's going to do a grapple check against you, Takshi.
I'm going to use an instant action to use I can't think. We locking wall?
Yes.
Alright. Just done.
Hey, if it's
All right.
hand through woodworking wall, it still grabs you anyways.
And you see, you feel he doesn't like thud into it. You can pretty much tell he's put his hand on it, and he just completely absorbs the chakra from the shield, causing it to decay.
Wow.
That was awesome.
That was awesome.
Kinda was, though.
And Richard is up.
Alright, I'm going to try to hit him. So I'm going to walk up here. And I'm going to do a full round attack action.
All right.
20, what's that? Oops. Did I hit him?
Why'd you add 2d6?
Action point.
Doesn't work on attack rolls.
Oh.
So you can still take the 45, or you can re-roll.
So take the 45.
All right. You hit.
Oh yeah, baby.
GG.
5d6 plus strength. Choose that right now. Nice.
All right, and he takes 25 points of damage.
Okay, roll will save. Please get a 1, man.
He passes.
Oh no, he's gonna pass.
But you
every
notice
time.
he reacts to that one. As the sword hit him and you could, like, the will of the sword tried to take him, you see he immediately reacts to it. And the sword hisses in your ears.
Ooh. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Alright.
And now it's his turn. But you haven't hurt him as much as Takshi has. He's going to go for Takshi again with another grapple check.
No, okay, it goes every turn. Instant actions are restricted to turns or rounds.
Typically it's rounds. In this fight, I'll make an exception.
No, it's cool. I'll stick to the rules.
Okay. Is that a hit?
Yes.
Even though I know your defense, I still had to ask the question. I'm sorry.
Yes.
All right, and he is now holding you by the throat. But he can't drain you yet. So, Silas, you ready?
Mm-hmm. All right. So I'm going to take my swords out, and I'm going to do a full round action on him. Oh, no, spirit die. It's not happening. I got 11 spirit
You're
die.
gonna
I'm
swing
ready.
your sword and you stab it into Richard.
I got 11 spirit die. I'm ready.
All right.
Was that 8 or 10?
That's 8.
Okay. I didn't say the flurry blows, so I guess I don't get that. Or, sorry, too late.
But that's 8 hits.
And then before I add that up, I'm going to go ahead and do unbalance opponent on him. Even though it's a free action, I could have done it at any time, apparently. But I'm going to go ahead and cast it on him because I don't like
Okay.
him. He's a dick. He doesn't need to have his extra hits on me if he goes to hit me. And that's 8 hits?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
And as you strike your swords at him, you notice a little bit of a scene happens.
Pretty sure it is. My defense is at, yeah, it's 55 right now. So kicking ass, taking names.
It's actually closer than I thought it would have been. All right, so you know what? Lane is going to dash on over here. She's going to use a heroic surge to use a full attack action.
Nice.
And miss on every hit.
That's very possible.
She could hit some crits.
Yep. She's definitely good.
Damn shame that didn't happen on the previous roll.
Hey, I hit.
Not a crit, though.
But it's still a hit. She got 1.
20 damage to him.
Awesome.
So, now Choites is going to take his turn. He's going to make a real quick hand sign. You see his hand glows red. He's going to make a touch attack at you, Silas.
Oh, who is that? Effing. It's trash to receive that. I can't even think right now. We got like red stuff. Was it Rick? I can't remember.
You okay?
Rook had fire that he could do, but that was like spontaneous ignition.
I remember Rook's aura. It was redder than red.
You got
60. And you notice that as his hand touches you, it burns.
Oh wait. Is that
Right.
minusing his strength
Yeah.
modifier?
He has something that allows him to apply his dexterity.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Ain't that a bitch?
So, Silas, you're going to roll a 1d2. Okay. You notice that part of your armor is starting to be burned away as this happens. But you're able to rip yourself away before he starts burning your skin, where the seal is.
Oh, smokes. Could have killed you.
So that means I have less.
Your defense stat will stay the same.
Okay.
But your seal is now visible to the naked eye.
Okay.
You also will take some minor damage from that. You can roll a reflex save to have that damage.
Okay.
That's okay.
That's a level 2 technique, fun fact.
Get your sweet damage reduction.
You succeed on the reflex save, and with your damage reduction, you take 0 damage.
That's right.
GG.
All right. So now it's Hira's turn. No one's taken damage yet.
Yeah.
He's going to
Hira.
ready an action to run to the car if Choitsu goes after him.
GG.
Run away!
I mean, you guys told him to, not get close to Choitsu. I figure that makes sense now for him to actually think about that instead of me having him run in.
Because we need a guy who killed it.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So I'm pondering something right now, and I'm just like, I wonder if I grabbed him and held his arms where he couldn't grab anybody, if he could still absorb me without actually touching me with his hands. Just wondering
Maybe.
that. Here, come cut his eyes out.
But now that it's his turn again, he's now going to turn to you, Richard.
It's his turn. Shit.
Yeah, Hira just did his turn.
That was a quick turn of events.
He's going to go and try and grab your weapon.
Oh no.
What? So what do I have to roll? Is it against my
So he's going to do a
defense?
grapple check against you, and it's going to be against your defense plus 5.
Plus 5. Well,
That's a
you
shit roll.
definitely miss.
It's a disarm check. Yeah.
It's a shame.
Yeah, disarm check. But you see, he tries to make the attack at you. He kind of gets close to the sword, but as you're able to dodge and pull yourself out of the way. But as you do, the sword hisses again.
Alright. Okay.
And now it's Takshi's turn.
Come on, Takashi.
All right. Who is his attention focused on right now? Richard?
Richard.
I will try and get his attention, I guess. Hold up.
Oh, I know how you get his attention.
Yeah.
Hey, clown!
Rip.
If you want to die, which we're gonna die anyway, so.
You know. I'm say, hey, clown. Yeah, I'm say it. That's how I say it.
All right. And with that, he turns to you with the glare.
Oh, hey clown.
Struck a nerve, maybe?
I'm gonna use metaphysical background.
All right, so will save versus will save.
Yep. Except I'm using an action point.
Action boy! Nuts.
Rip the 10, bro.
And you succeed.
Still roll higher than him. Two higher.
He has 7 plus 34 though. 6 plus 10. Damage. He loses his next turn.
Okay. And his
then
next turn has just been lost.
Alright, cool. Now is it my turn yet?
Almost. I'm gonna ready a move action using fragmentation if he tries to grab me.
Okay.
Use fragmentation move right here. 10 feet this way.
Okay.
And done.
All right, Richard, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna move back a little bit.
All right, that'll trigger an attack of opportunity. Actually, no, he's gonna deny it.
GG.
Okay.
I may have just dug my own grave voice.
Back to a little bit where here is at, and so Connor, I got a quick question.
Yeah.
You said since I leveled up, could I have learned 2 techniques?
Basic techniques, not epic techniques.
Yeah. Not thinking of epic.
That got imprisonment seal.
I really do
That's
wish. So yes. Fuck it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna make it rain. It's raining now, boys. That's
All
my
right.
turn.
Use the miracle rain technique and it is now raining.
Connor, could I have also learned I have to start? It's not epic.
I have the storm I will allow.
Okay.
The technique you might be looking for is called lightning strike technique.
Yeah, that's the one I'm looking for, lightning strike. But that's on my next turn.
Yeah, we just found that one. All right, and now it's his turn again. Takashi, he's not going to try and grab you. He turns to you and he says, "No one will ever call me clown again." And then you see his 8 chakra balls, his 8 balls of truth. They all fly.
Oh, boy, howdy! You better substitute with something.
This is my only instant action that I have.
He can't. It's too
Use
far
the
away.
woodlocking wall.
Yeah.
Is it too far?
Mm-hmm.
I
45
don't
feet.
believe it.
Ooh.
Plus the car's too big to substitute with.
Not the wheels.
Yeah, but the wheels are fucking locked in.
GG.
Magic.
Oh, hell.
So that one's a fail. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I rolled 9. I don't know why. All right, so those are all hits except for that one. So that's 7 hits.
Alright, so the wall is
That is the damage for each one.
the 56.
Yeah.
That actually holds up then.
I said that's for each individual one.
Oh, each individual. So yeah, it breaks I think like 3. So yeah, 4th one will break it, and then the 160 minus 392. So 224.
That would be about right.
Alright. So with damage reduction on each hit, that'd be
Math.
I guess it's 4 hits. So that's 4 minus 40.
You're dead.
I'm also going to apply the damage reduction from Sage mode. Which means I'm going to have to use a lot of efforts and juice for that.
It's okay. We can tell that you're excited by the sound of your voice.
GG.
I want to
let's
work
see how much
6.
that is. So damage negated would be 294. Okay, yeah, I'm nothing doing it.
Is a 94 Senjutsu Chakra to resist the damage?
Yeah. I can't afford to go down just yet.
All right. As he just he continues to stare angrily at you. And now it's Silas's turn.
This time, when I'm hitting him, I'm going to activate Flurry of Blows, and I'm also going to activate Wormblade's Scorch.
All right. And you see he uses an instant action.
Oh shit! I forgot to do something.
Do what?
Raisoku.
What does that do?
GG. Don't
He
worry.
teleports.
Okay.
Limited number that he can do that as well. I'm not GM bullshitting that one.
Yep, it's 10 times, right?
5.
Oh.
He can use the technique if it's on his turn as much as he wants. But if it's as an instant action to evade 5 times. So now 4.
So that would have been a full round action. So
Doesn't take that into effect.
it doesn't.
No.
So it's just an attack.
He's just dodging the first attack.
Okay.
No, you still declared the full. Sorry, you've still declared the full round attack action.
Okay. So
So
that
your
means
full round is still used up
Uh-huh.
by that, unless you use a heroic surge.
if I were to use a Rose Surge, all I can do is move to him.
Pretty much.
Or I can
Dynamo
use
fire.
Heroic Surge and fire all my fingers at him.
That's a possibility.
Let's do it.
All right.
Bang, bang, bang. First finger, second
I don't
finger.
want to know your name. I just want to bang, bang, bang.
First finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger.
Yeah. So I guess I'll roll every time on that, right?
Yep.
Seventh finger.
Or if you want, you can choose one. Just do one, and that'll determine how they all go.
Okay, sure. I have spirit die. Fuck it.
GG.
Top
Amazing.
for it, baby.
I may as well pour an all night and brew some coffee up.
Well, maybe since it seems like Travis is also getting a little bit tired here. I mean, as I said, I expected this would be a 2-parter.
Those hit.
Yep, they all hit.
Alrighty.
Travis good, and I'll I'll just get some coffee.
Well, I'm gonna have to go soon because I have to be at work today.
Rip.
I do too.
But I said that I was gonna stay up because this is my night to do this shit. So I want to do this. So I don't care. Whatever needs to happen will happen. It doesn't matter to me.
You know, there are 3 of us, or is it 4 of us, that can all use our health to increase our bang, bang, bang.
4 of us have the guides.
Yeah.
Actually, no, we're all
That's-
fine with guides now. 'Cause he
That's
has,
one.
No,
Sorry,
'cause I
I'm
don't
adding
think
some
they
stuff up.
Mine has a gun.
15.
Well, then,
Which
yeah.
is fire. Heal
That's
one.
literally the whole premise: is the 4 gods of order versus the 5 god of the elements.
15.
That's the whole reason why I built the entire campaign around 5 people. Even though 2 of them jumped the fuck out, yeah.
And
There you go.
the reason why he just wouldn't let me kill him, or wouldn't let me kill him, take their eyes,
Because
so
they're
like,
important
die.
to the plot as much as I hate it. And you see another burst of chakra happens, and now there's only 7 truth-seeking orbs.
There's 6.
7.
There was already 7.
Oh, they broke one.
I've killed
Yeah.
2 of them already, so that's
Start
3
with
I've
9.
killed.
Ah,
So he's at 7.
How many
yeah,
Truth-seeking
can't do
orbs
that right
are...
now.
So he'd be at well, yeah, he's at 7. You're right. I've done 3.
What was that, Richard?
How many Truth-seeking orbs are summoned?
9 initially.
Oh well, I've killed 3 of them.
You've killed 2.
I've killed 3.
You've killed 2. Your second full attack action did not destroy one.
Yes, sir. Okay. I just assumed that someone else hit him hard too, and that would have done it. But
Nah, I didn't break it. That is the damage.
okay. All right. Well, that's it.
He's going to use his chakra ball attack. Let me pull up what that fucking was.
On Takashi again. Oh man, that actually did more damage than that.
I'm dancing with death.
That's fine. Every time it blows up, it doesn't carry over. It's like an actual video game boss battle. So
okay.
this isn't the truth-seeking ball attack that he's doing. He's using Unleashed Power to summon the explosion on your person.
On Takashi's.
Yep. trying to get around your woodlocking wall.
Okay.
And that's the hit check. That's the damage there.
How many rounds has it been, Connor?
It has been, as soon as this attack is over, it will have been 3 rounds. Don't worry, I've got a special counter by your name.
Rest in peace.
I'm watching.
Should the limits be breached, you better do all you can do.
I'll breach my limits.
So now, it's Lane's turn. I'm gonna say no. Okay. Lane's just gonna do a 4-round attack action. And she misses. And Chiwitsu's gonna do the same thing to you, Takashi.
Well, I wish Lane was a little bit stronger.
Yeah. So that's the whole thing, is her whole kit kind of revolved around Susanoo, and after I decided to take that away.
Yeah.
Which technically she could still use it, because like you see Madara use it without any Sharingan. It's more based on the blood than the Sharingan. But I just don't think Lane's that powerful. Alright, well that's the hit on Itachi.
GG. Midge lower now to dash it.
61 damage is the... Wow, his hit check was higher than his damage done.
GG. Alright, so using 20 again. Make that 30. Or use 21. Make that 30.
Okay. You're running low on Sanjutsu, boy.
GG. Like a plan B. It'll last as long as possible right now.
That's a solid strategy. Then it's Hira's turn. And Hira is going to use his little healing bird to go and heal Takashi.
Hey.
Butterfly.
Yeah.
Sorry, his little healing butterfly. But you notice as that happens,
He snatches out the air.
a dark butterfly also emerges out of Choitsu.
Ah,
As he has sealed this exact person who gave Hira this technique, he knows exactly what it is. And to set up bullshit GM bullshit measures to counteract it.
Rest in peace.
This is one of the moments, like I really wanted Hira to be here for this one. Because, allegedly he's soon going to have a life again.
Mm.
And I really would have loved for him to come back, for me just to shoot down his fucking healing like that. Of course, he can still do close range healing, but he has to take the turn to figure that out.
GG.
Metagame wise, that's good. Way to go.
But the God Killer now takes his turn after Hira's. And looking at what Hira tried to do, uses Raisoku to get behind Hira.
Alright, I'm going to.
Heartless
attack him.
substitution.
You're going. I said he uses Raisoku. He teleports.
Oh,
Heartless sub. Heartless sub.
Heartless substitution. Okay, that's 3. Hira is willing. Let me move here just up.
We call making sure that Hira did not die. We don't need that yet.
And you're now being once again held by him. Takashi.
Alright.
I love Richard. You just fall back. It's like, it's still not my turn.
yeah, I know. I want to fucking go.
Yeah. And the next D&D that I inevitably run, it's gonna be crueler and you dead kind of thing. So I'm not gonna have a Lane and Hira survive.
No,
Awesome.
they should have died off a while ago. Granted, I like Hira being here, but Lane, what is Lane doing? Nothing.
Yeah, she's really not doing much. My failure as a GM is I put too much effort into plot armor.
Gotta move right here. And I'm gonna use city style elements of destruction. Empower it this time.
Okay. Roll your damage. He's gonna roll his concentration.
What is that? By 1.
Oh.
16.
You rolled a 1.
No matter what damage dodge she rolls, that's gonna break the grip.
Thank God.
GG.
Yeah, we'll trade more chakra from you given the opportunity.
Oh, I was afraid he was going to do something else, so I'm glad that was all it was going to be.
GG.
As you know, he's got his points. His points where you're going to push him into doing certain actions. All right, and he takes 92 points of damage.
Alright. So that breaks. Alright, so I'm gonna
Yep.
ready a move action again.
Using a heroic surge.
Yeah, using a heroic surge. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do the same thing. So that's gonna backfire hardcore. Yeah, I'm gonna use it to move 25 feet back.
All right.
Fragmentation.
And it's Shoichi's turn again. He's going to use... Actually, I'm going to check something. So he's going to use an attack. He's going to use his unleashed power. But this time focused on Hira.
Oh.
It's gonna go right through me.
Yeah, he just thinks as to where the location is. It just blows up Hira.
Oh, smokes.
Blood and guts and viscera everywhere. No, not really.
Yeah. Nice one.
Let's do damage.
No, because we can't be healed now. No.
Not like he's healed us anyway.
And he's going to use a heroic surge.
Do it again.
And Hira's knocked unconscious.
Oh, what the fuck?
GG.
At least he has a plus 10, right? Of healing back. Fast healing. Wait, he's not. This is plus 5.
Richard, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to Spinning Water Spines, and then I'm going to use 20 life points. So times 20. If I hit.
GG.
Did I hit him?
Wait, what'd you say?
I'm using Spinning Water Spines. 16 shots. Blah.
Oh, okay, no, that's a miss.
Okay. Dang it.
Yeah, do that. You see, he's this time, is more you're pushing him, the more aware he's getting. He's, dodging out of the way of this one.
Heroic Surge. God.
Wow.
He dodges again.
Plus one. Rest in peace.
It's a solid attempt, though. It's a solid attempt. Now it's his turn. He's going to use Unleashed Power on you, Richard.
Alright.
Is he having to use his hands to do that?
Oh yeah, he hit me.
No.
He
I
just
haven't,
concentrates?
I have it happen, yeah. I have it happen for the sake of aesthetic, but in the actual description of this, he just focuses on it. Alright, so, now it's Silas.
I got a question. So, do I get one more round and then I have to turn it off, or I have to turn it off this round?
You get one more round and then you have to turn it off. So you can do whatever you want this turn, but next turn. Unless you want the 8 gates to start taking its permanent damage, which would be your life.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have to turn it off.
How long do you have to wait to turn it back on? 5 minutes?
And also, when you turn it off, how
Well,
do you?
longer.
Is there something you have to do to turn it off, or is it just like you just turn it off, like with your mind?
You pretty much just turn it off with your mind.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm using that to tell me what I'm going to do this next turn. I want to grapple his hands to where grab him to where he can't touch anybody with them or do anything with them.
Like a
Okay.
wrist.
Yeah, I want to grab his wrists.
Okay, roll a grapple check.
I get a huge bonus from a grapple check.
You also take a small penalty based on trying to go for specific parts, but I'll do that manually.
Okay.
We're grabbing his hands, his body, his face, his nutsack. I personally would grab his nutsack because that would debilitate him very hard.
Rip.
Unless you find out he's a eunuch.
He's already out of the
What's that one like old school kung fu movie or the guy from Kill Bill with the white hair beard dude?
All right, so I need a calculator. 24 plus 9 plus...
I don't know.
Man, that guy could
21.
get kicked in the nuts for days and he wouldn't feel shit. but that's not my weak.
24
say-
plus 24 plus 9 plus 21, and then I have one more plus to that.
That's 54 so far.
Plus 12.
That would be 66.
Did I
You
get him?
succeed.
And then I'm gonna hold him, like I imagine I grab his wrist and we were both kind of looking at each other like like holding him. It's gonna be really cool. Cinematic wise.
Yeah. Okay. I'll say that's happening.
Instant action. Spinning water sprites.
Is that enough strength? Is that enough strength to maybe like do some kind of thing where I twist him around and I'm holding him like this kind of thing, or do I have to roll something else for that?
Roll a dexterity check if you're going to try and move him.
A dex check?
But so like, are you going to keep your hand on his wrist and keep him like up like that so his arms are up?
Yeah.
Or are you trying to
I
just
got
like
him,
pin his arms to his side?
right now I got him like this, and then I want to what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like turn him like this to where my arms are around him, and I'm holding his wrist like this.
Okay.
So do a dex.
Yep.
Well, that's low. And even with my pluses, that's not as high as I want it to be. That one.
He's able to resist.
All right. Well, I'll just continue to hold on to his wrist.
All right. And now it's his turn.
Is he gonna try to break free of his bonds?
And you see his skin around where you're grabbing turns into sand. And he rips himself free.
Oh my god. Took that away.
Just like
Huh?
What
It ain't
the-
easy. Yeah, this is a character of full-on bullshit.
Alright, that's it. Supernova.
But you've already taken down 2 of his orbs. That's already better than I was expecting you to do by turn 4.
I took them down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, alright, I'm doing super.
But it's his turn. He's gonna do not gonna use this in action. He's gonna use his turn. Use a teleporting jutsu.
So he did that thing, and then he teleported.
The sediment's pretty. I've always counted that as just a move action. Teleportation being the attack action. Now he's standing over here, his body.
Substitution check. I'm heartless.
Heartless substitution to go into Hero's body? Or take this position?
Yeah, I'm gonna go into Hero's body.
Sorry.
Honey, I shrunk myself.
You know, a magic school bus.
He subbed with Hira's heart.
And all his blood. Yeah.
Alright. Then he lets out a sigh. And he sends his 7 truth-seeking balls. Oh, no, sorry. It's Lane's turn. Then that's going to happen. As Lane does another full attack action. Because,
That's all she can do.
actually, you know what? I'm going to change this up slightly.
GG.
He's getting sick of the kunai being thrown at him. He's going to turn and throw the 7 at her.
Thank God, and whoa, what the fuck? Oh, bro. Like,
It's 43 times 7. And he knocks Lane out.
what the fuck?
Perk top two.
I'm just taking the people who aren't actually here out of the equation to speed it up.
Takashi, stop it.
I know you are, but like, goddamn.
Yeah.
Alright, are we ending it here?
Thought we had one more round.
We can go one more round if you want.
Doesn't matter to me.
Alright. I just want to roll this real
All
quick.
I know is we only have 2 orbs
So-
down. There's 7 to go.
Let's finish. Let's finish this round, and whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
So here doesn't get her turn anymore as he's unconscious. Lane doesn't get her turn anymore as she's unconscious. Choice just took his turn after Lane's turn. So now it's Takshi's turn.
All right. I'm gonna use almost the remainder of my chakra to turn it into Senjutsu.
Okay. You're
Boy.
good enough sage at this point that I'm not even gonna ask for a roll or anything. I know that you're gonna do good.
It rolls 1.
It's pretty much-
And I need to roll this to see what kind of damage it do. 60 life points for this. Nice.
Wow.
Don't do it though. Like, you know that's not going to take any. That's only going to take one ball out, right? He just said that a little bit ago. You can only damage one ball at a time.
I know. I just wanted to roll that.
Okay, you just felt like rolling it. Okay, I'm
I get
glad.
it.
Rest in peace. All right, and then I'm gonna use multi-shadow clone. No, it's fine. Use will clone you too.
Out of all use your Sengon.
And then I'll use Wood Dragon. Boom!
Damn, son.
Hey, I'm getting my turn.
All right. And now it's his turn. Now Richard is going to turn to you. He's going to throw seven truth-seeking balls at you.
Alright, and
and
he misses
another one.
every 7 times.
Another one bites the dust.
Does he got to roll? He missed, he hit, he hit.
Wow.
Okay.
So what's your defense currently?
It's 57.
That's 4 hits.
And he kills you.
I think he'll survive.
Pretty
You
sure.
take
I
that
won't.
times 4.
Yeah?
Remember that you also take minus 10 or minus 5 damage for each hit. All right, you have less health than I realized.
Yeah. You think? I have 212 on the dot. Minus 5. But I already took a 60 hit. I'm going to substitute.
Do you have strength rank activated?
I do.
You take less damage.
I could have substituted, but you already done all the damage, so I'm out.
What were you gonna sub with?
All those clones the Tiger She made.
Rip.
Go for it.
I can't. Good luck, boys. With your conquest, I'll be in this in about 5 rounds. I'll be back.
GG.
4 health.
That's okay. You turn to the demon here in a second.
Everybody,
No, I
don't
don't.
forget your fast healing if you haven't already.
Guys, it's been fun. Been nice
Doesn't matter
knowing
if
you.
he keeps that spirit die. He's out. Now it's down to 2. I'm gonna deactivate. I'm gonna bring it down to 1 by 1 gate to the 7 gate instead of 8. And then I'm gonna run. I'm gonna use a heroic surge and run right here, and I'm gonna hit him. So that's 665 damage.
And that is enough to cause another burst.
And then I'm gonna grab a sword.
And you grab the sword.
That's all I can do.
Roll will say no.
GG.
Damn.
I mean,
Now
Wasn't that- all right.
I'm not getting cut by the blade, dude. Chill out.
It's still just touching the blade would technically cause it, but
The blade's scared right now.
The
yeah.
Blade's not scared. The Blade's, I don't know.
Petrified.
Not scared, but not willing to act. Wants to get away from Chalitsu.
Why you would even bring that fucking sword here? I don't know.
Why wouldn't I? And I mean, good luck me.
Sorry, I'm just using this technique to make sure I fully understood it as I remembered. It's been a long time since I've used this technique.
Shout out to there only being 2 left.
Oh, it's okay. Richard's still there. You know, Choice gets this
That's
turn, and then assuming Richard survives, of course, he'll be good. So, Richard, you as you're unconscious, And Silas, you see this. You see he touches the body, and all of a sudden Richard's body disappears. Into a space-time dimension. And as a heroic action, Choice is going to use the jutsu on himself too.
Oh my god, bro! What the fuck?
And that's where we're ending the session.
We're not quite ending the session there. Richard, it's the end of the round. You open your eyes as you come to consciousness, and you feel a hand grabbing your throat.
Let's see what I can do here.
So considering the time on how this session has gone, it's possible this could be a three-parter.
Well, the first part was a lot of faffing around. I don't remember. And what do I need to roll? What do I need to roll?
Right now, you don't need to roll anything.
Well, I'm trying to get away from his hand.
Oh, you just woke up. His hand is already on you.
Yeah, I know. I woke up.
Well, we'll determine that next session.
Oh, shit.
I can't leave it on the cliffhanger of, okay, you're fine for the moment. No. You don't know if you're fine.
And we cannot get to him.
Unless, of course, you two know a space-time technique.
Oh, I do.
Oh,
My level up, I didn't use my techniques. I may actually know a space-time technique.
If you can legitimately learn a space-time technique, which also means you need the feats appropriate.
We'll find out. I haven't actually done it.
You guys gotta beat this level. You level what, 23 now?
I've already used it, bro.
I haven't used mine now.
Maybe Takshi will be able to pull something out to save you.
Next time on Naruto D&D.
Does it go into the same space time though? That's questionable.
There's one technique I know for sure that'll get me where you are.
1 + 1 is what?
7.
That's what time I have to go to work. Alright.
And that's where we're going to leave off until next time.
Fucker, you can. Alright, we're doing a session tomorrow, right?
I'm not prepped.
Jeez.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. And
Guys, we're doing a session tomorrow.
maybe we'll see Richard for the last time.
Fuck.
A special thank you to our patrons. Your support helps us grow inch by inch, building the foundations for the future of HSG. So thank you. If you'd like to become a patron, be sure to check out the description for a link to our Patreon, where you can get things like stickers, shirts, or even the chance to work with me to create a major character for the Ruby D&D. I know we're already letting you request a character, but, the paid version's cooler. Comes with some extra benefits. And be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't, and ring that bell to be alerted to our videos. Or don't. It's a free internet. You can choose.